Hey guys, Jonathan Graham here. Well, I had a request of one of my subscribers to show a new box, and here's a new box I designed from 2 pieces of paper, and I call it the Swiss box. By the way, it opens up on any of these 4 sides. That's just one of the sides. You can open up from any side you want. You can also open it through here, here, or here, and it's called Swiss box because this cross kind of looks like the cross on the Swiss flag. And I made one here with red paper with white, and it really does look like the Swiss flag. So for the tutorial today, it requires 2 squares of paper. This is from 6-inch squares. This will be the size I'll be making today. And I'm going to be using 2 different colors, which still looks okay. One will be red, so at least have one side that looks like the Swiss flag, and a blue peeps, just to make it easier to differentiate. So both modules are folded the same way. First, you want to divide your paper into thirds. Doesn't matter which side is up for this part, because this is the method I like to use. You just fold it over. You want to try to make this part accurate. Pinch them together, unfold, and then I'm going to fold this over on itself. White side up, by the way, or whatever side you want to be the finished cross piece. In this case, this was duo paper, so I made it so the red was on there. And then we're going to unfold, and we're going to go the other way. Start out just like this. And line up the edges if you can, the best you can, and pinch. Those are your thirds. White side up, fold this over. Like that. Now we're going to unfold this, and we're going to take this edge here and fold it up to the folded edge. Do a nice even fold. Unfold this, and we're going to fold this edge a little bit, not quite a third of the way to the last crease. I'll just get it started here so you can kind of see. Between a quarter and a third of the way to this crease, and then you're going to fold it up on this edge again, along that edge, and now along that existing crease like this. So now we have this folded band here. Now we're going to take the other side, opposite to this side, fold it down, and once again fold this to the edge. This actually, where these line up, this is actually the center of our paper essentially. Now we're going to fold this down, and we're going to fold this again, not quite a third of the way to the crease we just made. Fold this over, right over, roll it over like that. Should land on the crease or just be just before it. And then fold this up all the way on that crease. Now we're going to do a few things to the end. We're going to fold these down, because these are going to be to make the box. We're going to fold this edge to all these layers to that third mark. Crease it well. And that's more or less done, but to make it easier to close the box, I'm going to take these and fold just a small amount over, maybe go like that. And same here, we're just going to fold these corners in a little bit. And that's 1 unit of our box. These will tuck in, you'll see. So I'm going to fold the second unit. I'll just do we'll go a bit quicker just to review. So once again, divide into thirds. Again, I'm going to use this technique. Line up the edges, try to do this part as accurate as you can. Pinch them, and now again, white side up, we're going to fold these flaps over, unfold, and once again we're going to go the other way now. Same idea, fold it over till you line up the edges. When you have them lined up, pinch them. Again, with the white side up, we're going to fold on those pinches. That's our thirds. This is the second unit. They're both made the same way. So I didn't quite get that perfect, but that's okay. It'll still work. I'm going to unfold this, and once again fold this edge to the outer edge. Unfold, fold this about a third of the way to the crease we just made, maybe a little less. I like to leave a little bit extra room there. Fold this up along the white edge, and you'll see it should almost land on the other crease there, and then fold it up. Rotate it around and do the same on the other side. Unfold, fold this to there, little less than a third of the way, between a quarter and a third of the way, because when we fold this up again, roll it up to the edge, it gives it extra room, like that, and then on the existing crease. Reinforce these folds, flip it over, and now we have, so this side's facing up, we're going to fold this edge to the third mark. Repeat on the other side. And lastly, fold these points in, just a bit like that, and this just makes it easier to open and close the box, and as well as to assemble it initially. Okay, now that you've folded two of these units, I made a red and a blue, so one side will be red, one side will be blue. We're going to take, you can see these bands here, there's a slot here. This flap is going to tuck underneath that slot, just as far as it'll go. Make sure it's centered in between the thirds here. That's why you have to make sure you do your thirds well. And now I'm going to wrap this around so you see it's not flat, it's 3D. And I'm going to tuck this red side under this band on this blue side. And as you can see, we can now fold these on the existing creases, and we get our box forming here. And then finally we're going to take the blue ones, and you guessed it, tuck them under the band, under the white section on the red. This is sort of tricky sometimes. See, my red side came undone. Probably because I made that one not quite perfect thirds, but it'll work. If you want to make this box really sturdy, you might have to cheat and put a bit of glue in here, but we won't do that in this video. And then the blue goes underneath this one on the red side, covering that red side. And as you can see, I think I folded the corners in a bit too far, but anyway, that's the finished box. Swiss box. There's the red side, looks like the Swiss flag. Here's the blue side in this case. And then to open it up, you just undo one of these sides, and it's a box. It's fairly sturdy. It's actually could be made sturdier if you glue it, but like I said, I like to avoid using glue, but just a consideration if you want to make a very secure box. But anyway, that's the Swiss box. It's very decorative. Kind of looks like a ribbon or something wrapped around there. Pretty easy to make. Hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video.